Who has it worse off? Let's talk about it. I've seen a lot of chitter chatter about this lately, and I'm very passionate about this topic because in my opinion, you cannot compare suffering, okay? You cannot, because you do not know enough about that person or this person to make that call. You do not. And the truth of the matter is that life is so much more than just illness and disability, okay? You cannot base someone's whole life on just their illness or just their disability. Let's talk about it. I cleaned my hands way too soon. I get really passionate about this topic. So I see so many people lately saying like people can have it worse off than other people with their illness and stuff. I disagree. Because life is so much more, okay? It's so much more. And how you perceive your illness has so much more than just to do with your illness, disease, capacity. And everyone, even people with the same illness, they're all experiencing it very differently, okay? Very differently. It's not that simple. It's truly not. I have an example for you. So let's say Jeff Bezos, right? Billionaire, lots of money. Lots of power, right? Let's say he gets the worst illness on this planet. He is suffering horribly, right? He gets the worst illness ever, the worst. But he has so much money, so much power, right? He is able to open his own research lab in which he can hire thousands of research associates who spend 24/7, 365 days a year working their booties off, getting paid loads of money to figure out the best cure and treatment for him so he can feel his best. Not only that, he is able to fly around the world and he has access to all the best doctors, all the best medications, and all the best treatments. So even though he has the worst treatment, the worst illness and condition in the whole wide world, he has access to all the best treatments and reliefs in the world. Not only that, he has great friends, he has great family, he has access to everything. He has access to all the great pillows, to all the great, tools and pain relief. I think of my cat trying to get outside. He has access to everything he wants. He has everything. He has money, he has power, he has family, he has friends. He has anything he wants and needs. He's set. But then there's a homeless woman. She has hypermobile Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, which is not, according to other people, as worse off. It's not as bad. It's not as bad as Jeff Bezos' illness. It's not as bad. Technically, Jeff Bezos has it worse than this homeless woman with hypermobile Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. But this homeless woman, she has 2 children. She has no SNAP benefits. She has no Medicaid. She has no job. She has no car. They're living on the streets. They don't have a tent. They have nowhere to eat, nowhere to live, nowhere to sleep. They have nothing. Everyone in her family has passed. She has no friends, no family, no one to go to. She has nothing. She has no doctors. She has no treatment. She has no relief whatsoever. But she only has hypermobile Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. Jeff Bezos has the worst illness on this planet. So he has it worse off, right? According to a lot of things I've been hearing lately, yeah, Jeff Bezos has it worse off because he has a worse illness. I would disagree. But the truth is, I don't really get to say that. I don't get to say that because that homeless woman with hypermobile Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, she may not think she has it worse off than Jeff Bezos. She may not think that. She may love her life. Even though she's homeless with nothing, in so much pain, and she may not be able to make it another year because she has no relief and nothing to help her symptoms and her condition. Because of all her comorbidities, she's failing. But that doesn't matter to her. She has 2 children and her life feels fulfilled. I don't get to make that call, personally. I don't get to make that call. And maybe actually Jeff Bezos is miserable. Maybe all his friends and all those people, he hates them. And maybe he hates his life. And maybe all that money and access and power, maybe it makes him miserable at night. And maybe he does have it worse off. Maybe all that doesn't matter. How do you quantify and how do you calculate all that? I don't think you can. I don't think you can go into someone's brain and like really like access that and decide if somebody has it worse off or not. I don't think you can do that. I don't believe you can. I don't think you can decide that for somebody else. You can't decide that for me. I don't care if you looked at somebody with a cold compared to me and then you said, well, Allison has it worse off than this person with a cold because Allison has hypermobile Ehlers-Danlos syndrome and all her comorbidities, and this person only has a cold. Don't say that. That person with a cold may have it worse off than me. My life is the best it's ever been. My condition, my physical condition, I'm physically the worst I've ever been. Yeah. I'm in the most pain I've ever been. I'm the sickest I've ever been. Certainly. I'm the worst I've ever been. But mentally, I'm in the best I've ever been. My mental health is the best it's ever been. I'm sure you're focusing on my cat eating the whole time. Sorry, it's really distracting. My mental health is the best it's ever been. I have met the love of my life, and we own a home together, and we're going to spend the rest of our life together. I have my amazing babies, like this guy up here. I've had him 13 years now. Like, oh my gosh, I have a great relationship with my mom and my dad. They live like 30 minutes away. I can see them whenever I want. I can call them whenever I want. They're still here with me. Like, that is so lucky. That's such a privilege. I'm so lucky to have that. I'm so lucky to have that, and I feel so lucky, and I'm so happy about it, and I feel really great to have that. So yeah, I'm really sickly and I feel really shitty, but like, I don't think I have it that worse off because I have all those things that I think make my life really great. So I don't think I have it that bad off. Personally, I don't think I have it that bad at all. I'm really sick. Yeah, but I think I have a great life. Personally, I have it really great. Really great. Because I don't think it's just based on illness and disability. I don't think that's what, gets to dictate how my life is. I'm happy. I'm with my love. I own a home. I have a great community. I have great friends, really great friends. I just spent hours talking to my friend today. I feel really lucky. I think that's great. I don't think I have it worse off than other people. And I don't think anyone gets to say that. And if anyone did say that, I would say, you're wrong. And how dare you say that? And how do you get to decide? And how did you come up with that? How did you come up with that? How can you come up with that? Anyways, I've seen this a lot lately, and it really bothers me. How do you base this off just illness alone? There's so many factors. Privilege and access and money and power. There's so many more things. Family, friends, your social aspect, like so many things can play a role in this. It's not just based off your illness and disability, and I wish we would stop doing that and stop basing it off that. Stop looking at it like that. Stop comparing suffering. You cannot compare suffering. Someone may have so much, but they may be so miserable. And they may be way worse off than me, who has very little. I have very little in my bank account, but that doesn't make someone happy. Or maybe someone, has it worse off physically, but they may have it way better than me, There's no way to compare. There's no way to compare these things. You just can't. You really can't. I hope this makes sense. I don't know. I hope this can get through to people. I see this lately, and it really I'm like, no, it's nonsensical to me. It's nonsensical. I love you all. Bye. Trying to reason with unreason is just, love you.